Great seers of ancient India have talked about the supreme swan or the Paramahamsa. Born with the ability to fly minutes after it pushes itself through its shell, this supreme swan soars into the sky without touching the ground. People of great spiritual realization have always been called supreme swans or Paramahamsas, for they attain the state of inner bliss and enlightenment before getting caught in the web of world's reality. They are enlightened souls who have received the truth of the universe and communicate it to the rest of humanity. They live in God or the Eternal and inspire us to move in the right direction, to become like them and attain the same state of bliss achieved by them. Through them, millions of people have experienced spiritual upliftment and attained salvation. From time immemorial, India has been the land of spirituality and holiness unmatched by any other country in the world. India has given birth to great Paramahamsas, mystics, saints, and divine avatars who have consistently delivered this world from darkness to light. One such enlightened master, exuding divine grace, overwhelming compassion, and unfathomable spiritual knowledge, all at a very young age, is Paramahamsa Nithyananda.
Koti Surya Swarupinam Anandagandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyanandam Namostude. Koti Surya Swarupinam Anandagandha Ishwaram Bhakta Hridaya Nivasinam Nithyanandam Namostude. Nilagandha Pranava Marma Paramahamsa Nithya Raja Raja Dhyana Pita Nitya Puri Bhagavan. Nilagandha Pranava Marma Paramahamsa Nithya Raja Raja Dhyana Pita Nitya Puri Bhagavan. Nilagandha Pranava Marma Paramahamsa Nithya Raja Raja Dhyana Pita Nitya Puri Bhagavan.
One of India's most enduring personalities, he has won the hearts of millions with his simple philosophy of eternal bliss and meditation as the true path to self-realization. Working towards a society of bliss, his simple teachings and meditation techniques work towards creating an atmosphere of equal vision, balanced mind, righteousness, cosmic love, divine knowledge, spiritual upliftment, better emotional health, and creativity in every walk of life to realize one's own self. Nithyananda was born as Rajashekharan, the second son of his parents Arunachalam and Lokanayaki, in the temple town of Tiruvannamalai, South India. Tiruvannamalai literally means Thiru Annamalai, or revered inaccessible mountain. In Sanskrit, this mountain is termed as Arunachala, or the unmoving morning star. This town, in a remote corner of Tamil Nadu, boasts of an unbroken lineage of enlightened masters for over 2000 years. Or should we say, continues to be the final destination for those in the quest of truth. Arunagirinathar, Virupakshadevar, Ramana Maharishi, all hail from Tiruvannamalai and are revered even today for their supreme efforts in reinforcing the power of faith in the Supreme Being and self-realization. 10 days after he was born, the family astrologer predicted that Rajashekaran would grow up to become a Raja Sannyasi and guide the world, something his parents were not happy to hear. At the age of 10, Rajashekaran was initiated by Raghupati Yogi. In his moment of initiation, Rajashekaran was blessed with a vision of Parashakti. He went home and carved the vision he had in soapstone. Mataji Kupamal. A deeply pious friend of his grandmother nurtured his growing consciousness with apparent insight into Rajashekaran's greatness. One day, Rajashekaran was found etching a complex shape on a copper foil. It was the sacred Shri Chakra. The Shri Chakra is believed to be a diagrammatic representation of the cosmos. Shri Ramana Maharishi, Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Sharada Devi were sources of inspiration for young Rajashekaran. At the age of 12, on the sacred day of Buddha Purnima, Rajashekaran had an intense encounter with the divine, an out-of-body experience that was to change the course of his life. By his 17th year, Rajashekaran's spiritual quest became too fierce to be ignored. He left home on a journey of arduous self-discovery with no assurance whatsoever, but only a glimpse of the divine he received at the age of 12. He wandered far and wide, studying and practicing meditation, from Tapovan in the Himalayas to Kanyakumari in the south, from Dwarka in the west to Ganga Sagar in the east. He wandered for 7 years in India and in Nepal. With just 2 pieces of clothing and a kamandalu, a holy water jug, and with no idea of where his next meal would be. One day in Gaurikund, he beheld a breathtaking vision. A young man with a glowing countenance and flowing locks was walking towards him with long strides and divine grace. Wonderstruck and gazing at him, Rajashekaran realized that this was none other than Mahavdar Babaji, the enlightened master dwelling in the Himalayas for thousands of years in perpetual youth. It was this great saint who looked at him and uttered the name Paramahamsa Nithyananda, an enlightened being in a physical body, young at heart but wise in mind. Rajashekaran undertook years of rigorous penance, intense meditation practices, and in-depth study of yoga, tantra, Vedanta, and Shaiva philosophies before he attained the ultimate state of consciousness, the state of Nithyananda, or eternal bliss. Word of the charismatic saint rode the winds in every direction. People visited Nithyananda from far and near. Effortlessly, he won their hearts. The time had come, and Nithyananda was ready to execute the real purpose of his divine birth, the purpose as a guru. as a master to the entire humanity. Guided by divine vision, Nithyananda soon reached Bidadi on the outskirts of Bangalore, where he found the place of his ashram. 20 acres and a 600-year-old sacred banyan tree, as revealed in his vision, he spotted without a doubt. On that divine soil, on January 1st, 2003, was inaugurated Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, his movement for meditation and inner transformation. Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham stands on the divine soil on which this mission of compassion has come alive. The ambience is a perfect blend of tradition and modernity. The lifestyle of the ashramites speaks of a revival of the ancient Vedic system. Life Bliss Foundation is his worldwide movement to spread his message of meditation and inner bliss. With its spiritual nerve center in Bangalore, India, and its Western Hemisphere headquarters in Los Angeles, USA, it operates through 1,000 centers and over 78 upcoming ashrams in 30 countries, causing transformation of humanity through transformation of the individual. Paramahamsa Nithyananda, today just 30 years of age, is an inspiring personality and enlightened master of our times. In this world, ravaged by greed, violence, terror and fear, we fall prey to the stress and strains of the outer world, while the inner self cries to be understood. We are not just citizens or passport holders. Deep within, transcending our social personality, is the core of our being, is the divine energy which is our true nature. Time and again, masters have emerged to show the way and demystify the very purpose of existence. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is one such realized master.
Person who creates formula to reproduce the understandings of the outer world. For example, Newton understood something in his life. He created a formula to reproduce the same understanding to every being, to every human being. Person who creates formula to reproduce the understandings and truths of the outer world is a scientist. Same way, person who creates formula to reproduce the experiences and the truths of the inner world is a Paramahamsa. Scientists create formulas, Paramahamsas they create meditation techniques. They create meditation techniques to reproduce the same understanding, same experience, same enlightenment which happened in them, same bliss which happened in them.
How does one describe this great master? The charm of a child, the healing hands of a doctor, the compassion of a mother, the wisdom of a guru. To those who struggle under the many burdens of life, his presence itself is the answer they seek. In his arms, thousands find refuge, the ailing, the needy, and the seekers of God. The Master is an invitation to a journey inwards. In his own words, "Just allow me to light your being, then you will know that you are pure consciousness and your being pure bliss."
People continuously ask me, "So are you God?" Again and again tell them, "I am not here to prove I am God. I am here to prove you are God."
Nityam sharanam gacchami, dhyanam sharanam gacchami, anandam sharanam gacchami, nityanandam sharanam gacchami, nityam sharanam gacchami, dhyanam sharanam gacchami, anandam sharanam gacchami, nityanandam sharanam gacchami.
Nityam charanam gacchami, dhyanam charanam gacchami, anandam charanam gacchami, nityanandam charanam gacchami. Nityam charanam gacchami, dhyanam charanam gacchami, anandam sharanam gacchami, nityanandam sharanam gacchami.
Nityam sharanam gacchami, dhyanam sharanam gacchami, anandam sharanam gacchami, nityanandam sharanam gacchami. Nityam sharanam gacchami, dhyanam sharanam gacchami, anandam sharanam gacchami, nityanandam